right?
Yep. Yeah. Right. It's usually like that.
Yeah, now try to level out that band so that way it's nice and taut on your legs. So once you are here, we're going to start off nice and easy. You're going to get up on one foot. We're going to keep the leg that's up in the air nice and straight. All I want you to do is drive that leg up forward. We're going to do 10 reps here on one side. You should feel that right in the upper hip area. So this is just a nice short movement. Again, trying to warm up those hips. Once you are done with that 10, we're going to switch sides. So go ahead and switch to that other foot. Nice and easy. All right. Now, as you finish that one up, all that we're going to do, we're going to go back on one foot with that starting foot. Now we're going to lean back just slightly, and we're going to kick that leg back nice and straight. You should feel that glute start to activate. So once you do that, we're just going to do 10 reps here, nice and easy. And then once you are done with that 10, you can go ahead and switch feet. Switch to that other side. And then as you finish that 10, we're gonna need you guys to spread out just slightly. We're gonna actually be shuffling down and back this way. So I would just give yourself a little bit of space in between. As you start off here, we're gonna get in a slight squat position, and you're just going to take 7 steps this way to your left. Once you're done, we're gonna go 7 steps to the back, or other way. And then once you are done, you guys can go ahead, we're gonna sit right on the floor here. Those bands are gonna stay right around those ankles. And then once you are here, feet are gonna be planted on the floor, shoulder blades are gonna be planted on the floor. We are gonna be driving those hips up to the ceiling, and we are gonna do 10 reps here of these glute bridges. All right, now before you get up, we are actually going to continue on with that movement. However, this time, you're going to lift one leg up in the air. Now we're going to do single leg glute bridges, driving those hips up to the ceiling. 10 reps to the right, then 10 reps to the left. Into that squat position, keeping that chest nice and tall. All we're going to do, do some air squats here. So 10 squats, nice and easy. Really focusing on trying to keep that chest nice and tall. If you are noticing that that chest is starting to lean forward, I want you to push those toes out a little more and think about driving those knees out over those toes. Beautiful. Once you are done with that 10, you can step out of those bands and kick them right back here to the middle. This is the 20-inch level. That higher one is the 24-inch. We want to make sure that we're still getting enough of a squat today. But the idea of a box squat, the reason why these are so beneficial is they are taking out that very bottom part of that movement. Okay, so not only is this safer by doing this, but also we're going to be working on that kind of shorter part of that movement, which is just going to be that top part of that movement. Okay, so as you approach that barbell, getting into that squat position, that barbell is going to sit right on the back of those straps. We should actively be squeezing those scapulas back together, creating that nice tight shelf. Once you are here, you're going to slowly walk back to that box. Okay? Your heels should make a little bit of contact with that box. Once you are here, this is where you're going to take that nice big breath in at the top of the belly. Sit down on this box. Explode right up. Alright? So, as you are going down onto that box, we are not falling onto that box, okay? We are taking our time. So I want you to count to 3 on the way down to that box. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to explode all the way up. Okay? So that is what these squats are going to look like. If you're doing single leg things or unilateral, it's going to be a little bit more advantageous than doing both legs at the same time. If you think about it, you need to focus 100% of your energy on that side. So no matter what, it's always going to be a little bit more optimal than doing both at the same time. So another reason why I like doing these single leg is it focuses on that balance, but then also we don't have to do as heavy of a weight. If you're doing it with just one leg, we're not doing hundreds of pounds. It usually divides that in half. So with that Romanian deadlift, you're gonna be by this kettlebell. You're gonna start off, I always recommend starting off with your weak leg first. Main reason is you want to use as much of your energy on your weak side first, and then that way you can finish up with your strong side after, since it's already a little bit stronger. So my weak side is my left foot. So I'm going to start off with that left foot on the ground. I am going to get a slight bend in that knee, and then once that bend is there, I'm going to keep that locked. So now the rest of this movement is going to be a pivot from my hip. So I'm going to pivot down, grab this kettlebell, and come right back up. Now notice, it is difficult trying to balance. Running shoes are also not ideal when it comes to lifting. So with that, you're going to go right back down again, touch that ground, come right back up. So that is 1 rep, okay? We are doing 8 reps each side. Any questions there? All right, let's be putting these pesky bands back on. However, this time, we're just gonna keep these over the laces. So once you are here, make sure you've got a little bit of a wider stance so that way there's automatically already tension on it. And we're gonna start off in this marching position, okay? So starting off here, what you're gonna do is these are gonna be quick changes. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. The challenge is being able to hold that leg up there with that resistance, and then also being able to drive that knee as hard as you can. So let's have partner number 1 step up and grab a band. Perfect. All right, so groups 1 and 2, whoever we decide, are gonna be starting off. You guys are gonna stay in here. All right, we've got 2 different movements that you're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing banded split jumps, and then we're gonna be doing a banded knee drive to the box. So how I've got this set up, we have 3 boxes on this side. These are gonna be your banded knee drive to box, and then all of your banded split jumps are gonna be on this side. So I have 1 set on this side of the light bands. So for some of you, depending on your fitness level, and after you see how these are done, if you feel that you need the lighter bands, this will be the one that you're gonna wanna utilize. The yellows are the lighter ones. The red ones are gonna be the little bit more difficult, okay? So for those banded split jumps, we want both of those to start off on the ground. I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna suitcase on one side with one of the bands. I'm gonna grab the other band, and I'm gonna suitcase on that side. All right, now we need to take a little step away from the rig, okay? So once you are here, we're starting off in that kneeling position, okay? These are gonna be explosive split jumps, okay? So you're starting off here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your time, so don't go as fast as I did. Try to make it more definitive, so it's 1, reset, 2. We want these to be explosive and powerful, all right? But that's also why I have the 2 different bands here. So again, if you feel that these are gonna be a little too difficult, totally understandable, just go ahead and use those yellow ones for now. Once you are done, it's much easier to start here at the bottom and take them off from here. So those are the banded split jumps. You are going to be doing 3 sets of 8. That is 4 reps on each side, okay? So you're not doing a whole bunch, but they're supposed to be explosive and powerful, okay? So now, give ourselves a nice little stretch here, okay? Once we are here, I am gonna take a step forward and then a step to the box, okay? So changing directions here, it's gonna be a quick, okay? How many reps do we got on these? 5?
3 by 5.
Yeah, 3 by 5. So it's gonna be 5 reps on one side. Once you're done, you're gonna be switching sides. Quick step here. Drive that knee forward. Okay? Alright, that's the first part. My demonstration partner, you just hold on.
Okay, but be gentle with me. Don't go all out.
Alright, so for the first one, we are going to be doing some kneeling. We're going to be doing sprints to where we're changing direction, but we're also going to have that restriction on here. Alright, so with the first one, we're going to start with that right foot down. So all that we're going to do, we're going to start off here. It's going to be quick.
Be ready for it. Be ready.
And then you are going to challenge your partner to that other side. just to make sure that we don't have any injuries. I would feel horrible. All right, so that's going to be the first one. So you're going to do 2 sets with the right leg down. Then you're going to switch sides, do 2 of them on the left-hand side. How I want it to go, partner 1 does 1, partner 2 does it. You guys rotate each rep. That way you guys get a 1-to-1 rest in between. Now with these sprints, take your time in between. You guys can walk back. I would even say, do your sprint, walk it back. Okay, then that partner 2 comes. That way it gives you enough time to recover, but we want those sprints to be hard. Okay? And then we'll rest in between. So that's gonna be the first 2. Then we're gonna do just simple, straight on sprint. Okay? It's gonna be 2 sets straight forward, just you and your partner. No kneeling, no anything like that. Okay? You're gonna turn. I like it. It's only one down and back, straight forward. The second one you're turning backwards. So then it's gonna be a backward shuffle with that resistance. Okay? Then the last one that you're gonna be doing, we're starting from the floor. And we're getting out, okay? We're in soccer, we're in a contact sport, so we fall down all of the time. We need to be able to get up quickly and explode. So that is what these exercises over here are mimicking. I just want to double check. On right leg, then left leg, frontwards, backwards, then laying down. Make sense? All right, once you guys are done, each partner's done all of that, we'll shift over here, we'll see where group number 1 is, and then we'll rotate once everybody's complete. Make sense? Okay, here, it's gonna be right leg down. Yep, and then that's all you gotta do is
Up and turn.
Yep, it's just up and turn. Oh guys, the other thing we decided to, we're just gonna do this twice. Yeah. So we'll do 2 of each. We don't want to go over the gauge. We want to drive. So think of, yes, much better. Drive that knee as hard as we can. It could be a little out. It's more of just trying to slight little cut and then rotate. Yes, beautiful. It's that big rotation, driving that knee into that box. So I don't care if it's a little backwards. You just know that you have a bigger rotation that you have to do to come forward. And most of the time when we're making a cut, we're not cutting usually all the way back unless we're doing a back drag or we're doing something else. Most of the time it's going to be a quick here, turning directions that other way within that 45, 90 degrees. So, right, making sure that we are in control of our weight, being able to cut back and forth, and then also being able to step in between a ladder without touching the side. All right. So for the first one, we're going to start off with the easiest one first. We are just going to do a side shuffle here. All right. Now I would like everybody to be careful. All right, because as of right here, you can kind of notice there is a little bit of a drop off. All right, it's not huge. It's just padding. That being said, I don't want anybody to get sprained or anything. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm actually going to move it over a little more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You get the idea, okay? So, you're going to go as quick as you can, all the way down. When you are done, you're just going to walk yourself back, okay? Each one of these styles you're going to do twice. So when you're done, you follow to the back of the line. Then you're going to go twice. Now we're going to go backwards. Okay? So, alright, you are going to need to slow down. Slow it down a little bit. Be definitive with that step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we're going to start off on one side here. Okay? It's going to be 1 foot in, or 2 feet in, then 1 foot out. So. Alright, here we go. Okay? So how this one's going to work though, you're going to do one going one way. And once you're done, you're going to go to the other side for your next one, and then do it on the other side.